All right, hockey fans, welcome live. We're here in Pitt Meadows, BC for the match between the Kelowna Rockets and the Abbotsford Hawks. While we wait for the rest to come on the ice, let's go and meet the team.
Charlie Mooring, number 17, center.
Gavin Simser, 21, left wing.
Logan Day, number 16, right winger.
Wes Meekins, number 9, center.
Braden Douglas, number 11, left wing.
Lucas Carrion, number 12, right wing.
Owen Scott, number 2, center.
Nicholas McAllister, number 10, left wing.
Nash Riddell, number 14, right wing.
Blake Douglas, number 15, center.
Malcolm Hughes, number 4, right wing. Matthew Nugent, number 7, right wing.
Chase Coverly, number 5, defense.
Cole Pendre, number 19, defense.
Jacob Conians, number 6, defense.
Cecilia Smith, number 18, defense.
Declan Gouldelon, number 20, defense. Max Fogarty, number 8, defense.
Wilson Poitras, number 1, goaltender.
Alex McCarty, goalie, 31.
All right, fans, we're back here. We're in the shitty spot here in Rink Blue. You can see some reflections. We'll try and fix that, but let's take a look at our game day lineup today. We got Walton starting in net. So as you see the roster, projected lineup here today. First line is going to start Sinister Mooring with Day. D pairing, I believe it's Fogarty and Lalonde, and we're missing Nash Riddell today. Heal up soon, Nash. We look forward to seeing you pretty soon. And once again, Walton Poitras is starting today. Remember, folks, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. We'll put it live on YouTube like we have right now. Go Rockets!
That's awesome, Dougie, for the scoreboard. Yeah. So what program are you using on YouTube for that?
We're using OBS.
What's that?
All right, we got audio back, just chatting with our favorite realtor, Paul Mondu. If you're looking to sell a house or buy a house, go contact Paul Mondu. He'll hook you up with a good rate. You just tell him that you saw him here in Pitt Meadows on the live stream. And our buddy Paul will help you sell your house or buy a house.
Let's go Rockets!
That's right, that's Paul and his son Xander here checking out the game. They're loyal subscribers here in Kelowna Hockey Streams. So make sure that you have any friends and family, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Once again, we got warm-up going on here. Poitras in net. We got the big dog McCoffin right in front of us. Had a good game last night. We got 2:05 left in warm-up. I'd like to welcome all 11. Got another comment on the screen here from Karen Murray. She says, "Go Rockets, go." Thank you, Karen. I hope you're cheering from your living room and having a coffee or whatever you're drinking. Once again, YouTube algorithm, if there is music playing today, we don't own any rights to the music. We don't even control the music, so don't shut us down. The people who are controlling the music may or may not own the rights. I don't know. You'll have to talk to them. Come down here to Pitt Meadows. We're in the blue rink. Once again, we're right low here, so there is some reflection off the glass. I do apologize. There's nothing I can do to fix that. But hopefully it doesn't interfere too much as we go through here. All right, we're down to 33 seconds left in warm-up here, and we'll get ready for some Rockets hockey. Once again, we'll get some live up and close views of some hits right in front of us. It's always fun. Unless your favorite player is getting hit, but all right, so once again, the Hawks here don't have their name bars on, so it's going to be a little interesting and challenging for me to look at the sheet and film today. We will see. Yeah, that'd be great. You want to do the camera? So zoom. Well, we're gonna have to zoom down here, so I have to go like this. And I guess the flips to manual. I gotta hit it, and I go to manual. Yours filming, right? So when the play is down there, you'll need to zoom and zoom out. All right, we got help today. We got Jason Mooring here running the camera. Got myself on play-by-play and running the YouTube comments. If there is any issues with the YouTube channel, make sure you drop it in the chat section or I will not get it. I got the stream on another screen here. Looks like it's running fine. Play is just about to get underway here. Face off at center, it is Mooring, Gay, and Sinister starting with Fogarty and Lalonde. Good guess on my part for the starting lineup. Rockets coming off of a heartbreaking 5-4 loss last night, looking to get back in the win column here. Both teams are fired up here. Abbotsford had the late game last night. We had the second late game, so no real advantage for either team. Face-off scrambled, picked up by Abbotsford. Deck dumps the puck up. Fogarty gets there over to Lalonde. Lalonde off the boards. Stolen there by, I don't know, 19's not on the list. Sherman. Lalonde has it, pressured by Sherman. Mooring to Sinister, bumps it up, looking for a bump play. Didn't work. Sinister skates onto it. Puck knocked off his stick. Regroups back to Fogarty. Fogarty takes a look. Cross ice looking for Day, intercepted by Pierce. Pierce walks in, shot, saved by Poitras to the corner. Puck down low here, big hit by Max on the boards. Lalonde. Puck thrown out front, cleared by Fogarty. Fogarty has it again, looking for Sinister. Puck goes down the ice. Sinister and Deck go for a race. Sinister peels off for a change, so does Day. Picked up by Pierce. Pierce cross ice, kept in by Pendre. Meekins takes a shot. Gobbled up there by Adams. 13:52 remaining. Shots 1-1. And the game is still scoreless. All right, another comment here from one of our viewers. Let's go Rockets from Angie Simister, 8514. Welcome to the stream, Angie Simister, 8514. Playing the Rockets. Oh, a huge shot. Big save by Adams. Gronberg has the puck, takes a look, goes behind his net over to Lockhart. Lockhart up the boards to Veralt. Veralt goes cross ice looking for melee, missed. Pendry chips it down, picked up by Gronberg over to Lockhart. Veralt lost it. Smith has it. Smith takes a look. Tries to go up the middle, intercepted by 15. Malay. Malay dumps it down. McCauley gives chase, but Pendry's there. Pendry takes the hit. Picked up by Malay. Malay loses it. Veralt throws it. Cross ice, intercepted by Smith. Smith goes for a skate. Dumps it in, peels off, goes for a change. Wilms is the goalie. I got that mixed up. Wilms is playing the puck. Puck is cleared up on the half bar, boards Veralt. Feeds it to the middle. Stolen by Scott. Scott circles, takes a look. Looks for a stretch to Douglas. Picked off. Kim goes cross ice, but intercepted. Terrian chips it, he gets bumped. Puck is dumped in there by Weeb. Konings gives chase. Kim gets there. Leaves it for Dollywall. Dollywall to Kim. Kim cross ice. Oh, just missed Gall. Terrian has it. Tries to bump it off the board, just mishandled it. Coverly slips and falls. Poitras leaves it for Konings. Konings reverses. Scott comes down. Pressured there by Kim. Puck is kept in at the line by Pierce. Puck is thrown far side to Coverly by Konings. Puck goes down the ice. And icing is a call. I thought that Weeb could have made a play in that puck, but it is what it is. Face-off is going to be to the right of Poitras. The zoom is sideways, Jay. Not up and down, left and right. So this way. All right, face-off won by Abbotsford, kept in there by Deck. Mooring pokes at it. Hoodless gets it out, but Sadu has it. He looks for Deck. Deck fans on it. McAllister's there, dumps it in. Gall behind the net. Tries to clear it up. Puck comes out to the neutral zone, picked up by Fogarty. Fogarty skates back, takes a look. Looking for McAllister. McAllister missed it. It was deflected into his own zone by Deck. Lockhart battles. Mooring's there. Throws it out front. Oh, Hoodless jams at it. Just missed. McAllister in the corner. Back to the point to Fogarty. Fogarty takes a look. Stops. Throws it down right back to McAllister. McAllister takes a look. Back to Lalonde at the point. Shot. Deflected. Oh, just wide of the net. Deck tries to clear. Goes right up to Sadu. Sadu can't get it past Lalonde. Lalonde keeps it in. McAllister chips it to the corner. Hoodless rubs out his man. Fogarty, cross ice. He was looking for Lalonde. Picked off there by Sadu. He just dumps it down, goes for a change. Lalonde goes back to pick it up. Takes a look. Nobody's moving, so Lalonde decides to go for a skate. Loses it. Fires it down the ice, but it is icing. He was 2 steps short of center, Jay. A couple more feet closer. You got to take those steps is right. 10:30 remaining. Shots are 3-1 Kelowna. The shot counter here at the rink has no idea what they're doing, thinking it's only 1-1. It's a good thing we got the best shot counter in the league, Jeff McCoggan. He never misses a shot. Meekins wins the draw, right to Smith. Smith up the near side. Chips it, goes out. Hit a player on the bench. Face off in the neutral zone, maybe. I'd like to welcome all 15 viewers currently watching. Hope you're having a good morning this morning, having some Baileys and coffee. Wish I had that. Face off to the right of Poitras. Face off one, Smith has it. Looks for Pendray. Sinister's there. Pressured, he gets it up to Meekins. Meekins chips it down the ice, it goes. Could be icing, and it is. Just wanted to give an update from the parent meeting last night. Andrew Pendray was wild and out of control. He had his shirt off, waving around like a helicopter, dancing on the cushions. You should have seen him. So there was pictures taken. So if you contact Andrew, he'd love to share them with you. Face off to the left of Poitras, won by Meekins. Puck behind the net, Pendray. Takes it up the boards. Throws it up the middle. Nobody's there. Picked up by Gronberg. Gronberg up to Lockhart. Puck gets dumped in. Pendre picks it up. Pendre goes for a skate. Stolen. McCauley tried to take it. Now McCauley does have it. He gets bumped by Day. Puck gets dumped in. Pendre's there. Still has it. Shakes off his man. Puck cleared out. Looking for Sinister. Just wide. No, it was tipped. Down the ice it goes. Wilms plays it. Pressured by Day. Clears it up the half boards. Sinister's there to keep it in. He beats out Kim. Scott tried to take it. Puck's still sitting there. Picked up there by Kim. Kim has his stick chopped out of his hands. Sinister going to the box. 2 minutes for slashing, which now brings us to a Fogues Audio penalty kill. If you have an event coming up, you need some staging, lighting, sound equipment, you're going to talk to Dan Fogarty. He'll hook you up. Good deal, good price. Talk to Dan, Fogues Audio. .907 remaining. Rockets on penalty kill here. Big kill. Puck goes back through the line. That's Lockhart looking for Dollywell. Dollywell shoots wide of the net. Puck up the boards. Morin can't get there. Kept in by Lockhart. Puck on the half boards coming out front. Douglas missed it. Dollywell drops it back to Lockhart. Lockhart shot. Saved by Poitras. Rebound sitting there. Saved by Poitras again. Puck cleared by Konings. Douglas ships at it. Kept in by Lockhart. Lockhart on the boards up here to Dollywell. Dollywell takes a look. Right up the middle of the number 4 Gall. Kim over to Dollywell. Dollywell down to Sadu. Dollywell to Lockhart. Lockhart shot wide of the net. Kim down to Sadu. Sadu gets bumped by Coverley. Morin gets it, clears it, down the ice it goes. Lockhart goes back for it. Both teams make some changes. Lockhart behind his net, pressured by Therrien. Throws it up to Kim. Kim goes for a skate. Goes wide. Cuts to the middle. Shot wide of the net. McCauley. Throws it up the middle, right to the point to Pierce. Pierce shot just wide. Kim's there again. Or McCauley. McCauley has it right back to Malay. Or Malley, I should say. Malley. Malley and McCauley got tied up. Puck goes far side to Pierce. Pierce back to McCauley. McCauley looking for Sherman. Goes all the way back to Gronberg. Penalty is just about over. McCauley loses the puck and the penalty to Sinister is over. Successful kill by the Rockets. Fogarty has the puck, takes a look, moves over to Lalonde. Lalonde off the boards. Puck gets bumped to Hoodless. Hoodless. He comes in, backhand pass, scores! Nicholas McAllister, front of the net. 1-0 Rockets on a nice pass from Lalonde. Or Hoodless, I should say. Good pass from Hoodless. 1-0 Rockets.
Interesting stat. Nick scored the first goal of all 3 games.
A great job by Nick McAllister. He's having a hell of a tournament, Jay. .645 remaining in these modified first periods. Shots are 4-3 Kelowna. Puck is rimmed around. McAllister gets it. Feeds it to Meekins. Meekins dumps it in. Wilms plays it behind his net, leaves it for Weeb. Weeb up the boards looking for Sadu. Sadu clears it down the ice. It goes. We got a puck race. Pendre, he's racing with Sherman. Or one of their AP players, 19, not sure who that is. Bumped by Meekins. Hughes tries to swing at it. Puck gets dumped deep. Pendre off the boards, can't clear it. Sherman's there. Goes back to the point, shot by Deck. Rebound scores the mystery man, number 19 on the rebound. Tie game, 1-1. Sorry, Don, I missed your comment earlier. Yeah, keep it up, Rockets. Probably should have played that about 15 seconds earlier. But yeah, they got to get back to physical play, Jay. There hasn't been any hits, I don't think. When they're hitting, they're making the other team scared, and they got to use their size. Shots 4-4 now. Face off one by the Rockets. Hughes dumps it in. Deck goes back for it. Leaves it for Weeb. Weeb goes up the boards. Sherman. Puck is cleared out, hits the linesman, or a player actually on the Abbotsford bench. We're going to have a face-off to the left of Wilms with 5:42 remaining here in the first. Sinister Day and Scott come out there with Cubberley and Konings. Let's see if Owen tries play two. He loves that play. Decides not to. Good shot. Koning shot high. Glove saved by Wilms. Puck's got to be a little lower there, Jay.
Get those shots down.
Face off to the left of Wilms. Scott wins the puck over to Day. Day back to Cubberley. Cubberley to Day. Day cuts across. Pressured there by Sherman. That was Malley actually that pressured him. Puck goes back, Lockhart. Misses it, throws it up the boards, just outside the line. Konings picks it up. Konings tries to feed it to Day. Hits the shin pad of Malley. Puck goes back in, Abbotsford's offside. Cubberley has it, feeds it up to Day. He couldn't handle it, Gronberg gets it, bumps it up, and lost by Malley. Puck is in the Rocket zone. Lockhart, or Veralt actually, back to Lockhart. Shot, saved by Poitras, he covers it up. As Gill was coming in there trying to bang in that rebound. .451 remaining here. Shots 5-5. Face off coming up to the left of Poitras. Meekin's on the draw, going up against Gall. Face off one by Abbotsford. Dumped in. Behind the net, Kim gets it. Tries to feed it out front to Gall, but there was pressure. Puck cleared down the ice by Meekins, and we will have a face off one more time to the left of Poitras with 4:38 remaining. Meekins on the draw. Still a battle, him and Gall. Fogarty bumps his player. Meekins bumps his player. Got away with a high head contact penalty there. Picked up by Weeb. Pressured by Terrian. Terrian bumps him. Fogarty steps down, tries to keep in. He can't. But Lalonde is there to grab the loose puck and bang it in deep. Rockets tag up. Pierce picks it up. Far side over to Weeb. Weeb up the boards to Gall. He gets bumped. Kim takes a look. Throws it out front. Stolen by Terrian. Terrian clears it out of the zone. Meekins is there. Fires it down the ice right on Wilms. He's forced to play it. Pierce looks for the stretch pass. Stolen by Pendre. Pendre walks in. Shoots. Saved by Wilms. Puck sitting there on the rebound, but he covers up. With 3:36 remaining here in the first period. Face off to the right of Wilms. Mooring's going to step up on the draw. Going up against Sherman. Looks like Sadhu's leaving the game. Not sure why. It hit in the boards, getting looked at by their safety person, I guess. Puck goes into the corner. Pendre steps down, tries to get it to Smith. Smith just bumps it on her backhand, picked up by Abbotsford. Puck goes to Gill. Right back to Deck at the blue line. Smith takes a look, hits Mooring with the pass, couldn't quite handle it. Puck goes over the stick of Pendre, pressured there by Sherman. Big hit in front of us here. Mooring, cross ice looking for Hoodless, gets it to him. Hoodless over to McAllister. McAllister looking for Mooring, couldn't get it to him. Hit the foot of Lockhart. Puck goes on to the stick of Sherman. Sherman skating it up. Shot deflected, hits the back glass. Sherman's still there. Rubbed out, picked up by Mooring. Mooring up to McAllister. He gets bumped by Pierce. Mystery Man 19 gets it over to Sherman. Gill makes a move, walks in, dancing, goes wide. Shot just wide of the net. Hoodless is there on the boards, runs into his man. Coverley's there. Turned over. Sherman, shot, save Poitras. Malley goes back to the point. Pierce misfired. McAllister tries to stretch Mooring, but just couldn't do it. Then he chips it in, everybody goes for a change. Forecheck by Hughes. Gronberg over to Veralt. Veralt tries to clear, kept in. Gronberg looking for Pierce. Pierce chips it up. Puck is kept in by Coverley. Pierce behind his net, right to Gronberg. Gronberg goes up the middle, right to McCauley. McCauley goes for a skate. Walks in, takes a shot. Ooh, saved by Poitras, mishandled. The puck goes to the corner. Hughes up the middle to Konings. Konings back to Hughes. Hughes cuts in. Right to Konings, shot. Tied up there. Scott covering at the blue line, has it. Gets it to Hughes. Hughes just lost the puck with pressure from McCauley. Gronberg feeds it over to Weeb. Weeb up the boards. Goes to 15, that was Malley. Lalonde loses it, goes right to Lockhart. Lockhart feeds it to Veralt. Veralt comes in, gets bumped by Nugent and Fogarty. Lockhart dumps it down low. Veralt stolen by Scott, kept into the blue line by Veralt. Shot on net by Weeb. Play is covered up. 34 seconds remaining. 1-1 game here. 8-6 Abbotsford in the shot count. Rockets are a little sleepy this morning here, Jay.
We're looking sleepy.
They look like the team that played the late game when they played the second late game, and Abbotsford played the late game. Baldwin's draw right back to Pierce. Pierce shot, saved by Poitras. Rebound cleared, Sinister chips it by Deck. No icing. Pierce picks it up. Pressured by Dave, puck cleared to the line, down the ice. Looks like we will have an icing here with 17.5 seconds left. It's going to be to the left of Wilms. We got Day, Meekins, and Sinister out here. I don't know if Meekins knows plays too, but this might be the perfect time to do it. Doesn't look like he's going to line up for it. They could do the modified version right here. Day tries it, but he gets bumped. Puck behind the net, Sinister steals. Puck in the far corner, cleared to the line, hits Smith's skate. In the neutral zone, Smith's there, banks it off the boards. 2 seconds remaining. And Meekins lays out goal, buzzer goes, and that'll conclude the first period. Shots after 1, 9-6, tie game at 1. Rockets having a chat at the bench here. Hopefully they can find their legs here this morning, pick up the pace a little bit, and establish the forecheck. Because right now it's not looking good. But the good news is there's still plenty of time left to turn it around. Once again, folks, if you leave your comments in the comment section, we will bring them up if we like them. And hopefully on time, not late. All right, rock cheer is done. 1 second left here. Buzzer goes, and that means it's time for some more hockey. We'll have some offensive action here for the Rockets. Hopefully they give us some offense so we can see it up close and personal. All right, face off at center ice. Mooring, Terrian, and Douglas to start the period. Face off 1, Abbotsford. Puck goes to Pierce. Pierce to Mystery Man 19. Offside at the line. Face off 1 by Abbotsford, goes right back to Deck. Deck skates across the line, goes wide. Smith pushes him to the corner, rubs him out on the boards. Puck goes up the wall. Kept into the line, shot by Pierce wide of the net. Sherman down low with Gill. Gill. He loses the puck. Puck gets cleared to the line by the Rockets and out to the neutral zone. City regroups looking for Pierce, or Deck. Deck dumps it in. Picked up by Smith. Smith off the glass looking for Terrian. Terrian can't quite handle it. Puck goes back to Deck. He can't handle it either. Deck behind his net. Tries to go up the middle, almost intercepted by Scott. Now Konings pushes it into the zone. Pressured by Douglas. Terrian's there. Or Mooring. Terrian throws it to the net. Puck comes out front. McAllister just couldn't get a stick on it. Gill goes for a skate. Tries to split the D. He can't. Konings is there. Konings has it. Looking for McAllister. McAllister just missed. Pierce has it, clears it out to McCauley. McCauley can't handle it. Hoodless is there. Hoodless back to Coverley. Coverley feeds it up to Scott. 3-on-1. Scott makes a move. Shoots, blocked by Pierce. McAllister back to the point. Coverley slips, falls, bangs it. Scott couldn't keep it in. Puck's out in the neutral zone, dumped in. Rockets tag up. Wilms plays it, leaves it for Pierce. Pierce shoots it out of play. In the NHL, that would have been a penalty, but here it is not. So face-off will be to the left of Wilms in the offensive zone. Rockets make a change. They send out Hughes, Nugent, and Meekins. Lalonde and Fogarty at the point. Sarah Coverley watching from Richmond. Let's go, fucking go Rockets. Puck down low. Gronberg. Over to Lockhart. Veralt gets bumped. Lockhart has it. Right over to Gronberg. Gronberg, puck deflected by Meekins. Puck in the skate of Meekins, picked up there by McCauley. McCauley dumps it down. Lalonde has it. Lalonde takes a look, cross ice to Fogarty. Fogarty tries to clear, hits Veralt. Hughes. Puck is kept in by McCauley. Meekins tries to get it to Nugent. Puck sitting at the line and is out. Puck regrouped by McCauley. Skates up the middle, dumps it in. Macaulay and Veralt give chase, but Fogarty's there over to Lalonde. Lalonde tries to clear, intercepted by Gill. Shot blocked. But cleared to the line. Pierce shot high over the glass, or the net. Macaulay goes down low for Veralt. Veralt back to Weeb. Weeb shot deflected. Save Poitras, scores on the rebound. Malley, however you say it, picks up the rebound, buries it. 2-1 Rockets. Rockets are not hitting. Rockets aren't skating hard. This is not looking good right now, Jay.
We're playing down to Abbotsford level.
We are. We're definitely playing down. Pace has to pick up. Rockets getting outshot 11-8. Normally the Rockets are the ones out shooting the other team. Dave with some pressure. Puck gets the skate of Deck, stolen by the Rockets. Sinister with some speed picks it up, fires it wide of the net. Puck goes to the line. Smith tries to keep it in. She does. Now picked up by Deck. Deck flicks it out, and it just goes past Dave. Pendray's there, pressured there by Dollywall, but Pendray keeps it. Takes a look, hits the linesman. Sinister gets there. He just fires it in. Wilms just missed it. Day gives chase. Day is there. Puck's on the boards. Day's on the ground. Puck just does get cleared. Pendray goes back for it. Pendray picks it up, stops. Takes a look. Puck is cleared up. Day. Sinister bumps his player Gall. Picked up there by Dollywall. Dollywall walks in. Goes to the backhand. Shot. Save Poitras. Rebound sitting there. Puck covered up by Poitras. Rockets changed up. That was a lackluster effort on that shift. That line knows that that was a rough one for him. Got to find the legs here, boys and girls. Face off to the right of Poitras. Rockets win the draw. Gill bumps his man. Sherman feeds it out front to 19. 19 walks. Stolen. Back to the line. Lockhart. Sherman down low to Gill. Gill bumped by Coverley, but Gill still has it. Gill takes a look. Bumped on the boards. Puck cleared by Terrian. Douglas with some speed. But Sherman gets there first. Cuts in front of his net with the puck. Skating up the middle. Harassed by Terrian. Sherman still has it. Puck bumped off his stick by Coverley to the corner. Puck thrown out front. Scores! That was a weird one. Looks like Gill shot it. It hit something. Fooled Poitras and in the net. 3-1 for Abbotsford. Definitely not the start the Rockets were looking for. Rockets getting outplayed in all aspects and all areas of the ice, Jay. It's tough to watch right now.
I'd like to see a little bit more effort.
Face off won by Abbotsford. Villart just dumps it in. Or Veralt, I should say. Weeb dumps it in. Fogarty behind his net. Up to Hoodless. Hoodless throws up the middle for Meekins. Stolen by Pierce. Pierce just dumps it in. Abbotsford content just to dump a chase right now. And it's working. Fogarty over to the lawn. Hoodless can't handle it. Weeb throws it over. Wide open was the shot there by Macaulay, but he fanned on it. Fogarty bumps his player. Veralt jumps down. Veralt ends up with the puck. Meekins gets there, throws it up the boards. Kept in by Pierce, deflected. Right over to 19, or to Malley. Shot fanned on by Weeb. 19 gets bumped. Puck down low, Veralt gets bumped. Lalonde hits his player. Kept in by Weeb. Weeb throws it, hits the skate of Lalonde. Stolen by Veralt. But Meekins is there to take it. Meekins off the boards. Looking for McAllister. McAllister far side looking for Hoodless. Hits a bunch of players. You know, they're making the wrong decisions right now, Jay. They're trying these cross-ice passes into traffic, and it's not working.
Well, the one thing they got to think about is, you know, if you've got the effort, the bounces go your way. But when you're sitting back,
Agreed. I hear you.
It's going to go the other team's way.
That's right.
You got to cause your own bounces.
That's correct. There was a hand pass here, so face-off will be just outside the Abbotsford blue line. Mooring Day Simister out there. Tied up draw. Abbotsford comes up with it. Dollywall dumps it in. Smith around for Pendray. Pendray has it. Takes a look. Feeds it up to Mooring. Mooring to Simister. Simister shot saved by Wilms. Pushed to the side. Day is there. Back to the line, Smith into the corner here, picked up by Deck, bumped by Day, Simister's there, steals, cuts out, shot, oh, just wide, deflected wide. Mooring tries to go back, intercepted by Dollywall, puck cleared out, Smith to Pendray. Pendray, fans on it, goes right to Dollywall. Dollywall shot, deflected by Smith behind the net. Smith has it. Right up to Day, Day to Simister. Simister gets bumped by Gronberg. Gronberg comes up with a puck. Simister runs into his man, but the puck does get advanced to Dollywall, who loses it. Day is there. Off the board, Simister. Stops, tries to get it back, but the puck pushed off his stick. Smith dumps it in. Picked up by Gronberg. Over to Deck. Deck back to Kim. Kim loses it. Nugent's there. Puck bumped down. Smith has it. Smith stops. Right up to Day. Day tries to get it to Scott. Little malfunction at the junction there, but Abbotsford ices it. So face-off will be to the right of Wilms with 6:47 remaining here in the second period. Shots 14-10 Abbotsford, and Abbotsford has that 3-1 lead. Scott on the draw. Gets it to Hughes. Scott tries to go back to Konings, but intercepted there by 19. Sherman has it. Sherman behind the net, throws it out front, nobody there. Right back to Weeb. Weeb fans on it. Pressured by Nugent. Weeb does dump it deep. Behind the net, Gill tries to wrap around and scores. 4-1 Abbotsford. Not the start the Rockets wanted. This one's getting away from them right now. Not a lot of effort, not playing tough, not Rockets hockey. Rockets got to earn some ice here, Jay. They're not.
You might want to shorten the bench. Those that are working.
Well, then you wouldn't be playing anybody right now, Jay. So it's
That's true.
it's tough to shorten the bench when you got nobody working. Sherman, shot, deflected to the corner. Puck chipped out to the line and out. Puck dumped in there by 19. Konings up to Terrian. Puck stolen by Meekins. Right up to Douglas. Stick chopped out of his hand. No call. Tough to get a call this morning. Weeb reverses. Terrian's there. He bumps Weeb. Terrian steals. Looking for Douglas to Meekins. Saved by Wilm. Shot. Oh, puck sitting there. Abbotsford pushes Meekins under their own goalie. Not the smartest thing to do. And then he takes out the linesman. Linesman's laughing. Goalie's laughing. Hopefully that's the play we needed here for the Rockets to get going here, because It's tough to watch.
Little spark.
Yeah, they just need something good to happen their way. That could be it. 5:32 left in the second period here. Won by the Hawks. Seems like we can't win a draw. Malley gets it out, 2-on-1 coming here to Lawn Falls. McCauley couldn't get around Fogarty, puck's in the corner. Douglas can't get it out, kept in by Deck. Deck shot, saved by Poitras. Covers up the rebound. Clock keeps ticking here, and finally stopped it with 5:08 remaining. Rockets getting outshot 17-11 right now. Face off to left of Poitras. Mooring on the draw. Mooring wins the draw. Fogarty gets it. Tries to go weak side. Throws into traffic. McCauley picks it up. Shot towards the net. Missed. Lockhart keeps it in. Puck cleared out. Chase between Deck and Mooring. Deck gets there first. Tries to reverse it. Mooring reads it. But the puck does make up to Malley. Lalonde's there. Throws it towards the net. Lockhart deflects it to the corner. Veralt goes back for it. He goes over to Lockhart. Lockhart looking for McCauley. Puck comes out. Lalonde has it in the neutral zone. Looking for Hoodless. Hoodless has it. Comes across the line. Fans on the pass looking for Mooring. Picked up by McCauley. McCauley goes for a skate. Tries to split the D. He can't. Nice pass from McAllister to Mooring. Mooring has Hoodless driving the net. Feeds it to Hoodless. Hoodless just misses it. Wilms misplays it. But puck is cleared by Lockhart. Smith back in her zone. Has to regroup. Escapes to the boards. Feeds it up to Mooring. Goes right to Day. Day and Simister 2-on-1. Day to Simister. Oh, just out front of him. Simister stops. Has it. Out front. Oh, backhand there by Mooring. Just wide. Smith. Shot high. Hits the player number 12, Kim. Puck's down low. Sinister tries to get up front. Fans on it. Had Mooring far side. Just fanned on that pass. Too bad. That definitely would have been in the back of the net. Rockets with some pressure here. We got Scott, Day, and Sinister out there. Just one. Get some energy. Yeah, get that energy. This is modified play 2 right here. I can tell by Scott's lineup. But he didn't win the draw. Puck goes around. Kronberg up the boards. Pendre jumps down, keeps it in. Day picks it up. Weeb. Pendre again, still down there, keeps it in. Weeb picks it up now. Goes right over to Kronberg. He can't handle it. Scott gets there. Bumps it down to Day. Day, he gets bumped through to the front. Picked up by Weeb, and he does clear it down the ice. And it could be icing. And it is with 3:02 left here in the second period. Face off to the right of Wilms. All right, looks like we're doing play 2 here. I heard the call. Owen's ready. He is by far the best at it. Almost. Weeb gets it, dumps it down into the zone. Coverley behind the net. Takes a look, doesn't like what he sees, stops. It is offside by Abbotsford, so they can take their time. Konings back to Coverley. Coverley to Day. Stolen there by Sherman. Sherman tries to go around Coverley, can't, loses the puck. Day picks it up, gets it out to the neutral zone. Simister gives chase, so does Weeb. Weeb tries to reverse, he does. Puck gets thrown out the middle, Scott just misread it. 19 has it off the boards and into the neutral zone. Konings dumps it in, picked up by Sherman. Sherman feeds it to Gill. Gill makes a move, tries to go around Coverley, he can't. Day Chips it off the board. Simister has it. Potential 2-on-1. Simister to Scott. Oh, Scott just missed it. Scott behind the net. Avoids a check, but picked up by Weeb. Over to Pierce. Pierce tries to break out and does. Into the feet of Lalonde. Lalonde tries to chip it. Picked up by Gill. Gill comes across the line. Cuts to the middle. Shot over the net. 19 throws it on net. Save by Poitras. Fogarty leaves it for Coverley. Lalonde. Deflected out of play. 1:21 remaining. 4-1 Abbotsford. Shot 17-13. Rockets still getting outshot, even with the pressure. Not looking good right now, Jay. They had some energy, but it wasn't enough to get one, because once they get one, the whole bench is going to be energized.
Absolutely. It'd be nice to get one here before the period's out.
Lalonde. Fogarty. Right up to Meekins. Meekins shot. Rebound. Terrian scores! That's what the Rockets needed. Shot by Meekins. Big rebound by Wilms. Terrian Johnny on the spot. Buries it. 4-2 Rockets with 1:05 remaining. That's the right play every time on that 2-on-1. Fired off the far pad. Rebound comes shooting out to the winger, driving the net. That's their all game if they want to use it. That's right. We got Jeff McCoggan here joining us, so he's got the good luck right now. That's what we needed. So 4-2 Rockets, 1:05 remaining. Shot 17-14.
Sorry to viewers at home if I missed that goal.
Yeah, Jay was a little excited on that one. I heard Jen says that all the time to him. Puck kept in. We got a penalty coming up here to Abbotsford, it looks like. An interference call.
This could be a game changer.
Yeah, it could be a game changer. It looks like Veralt going to the box for interference, which brings us to a BC Sportswear power play. If you need your logo put on some sort of merchandise. Yeah, number 2, yeah. If you need some your stuff on merchandise, team wear, corporate wear, you're gonna go see Kyle Douglas, BC Sportswear. He'll hook you up with a deal. Once again, the power play hit yesterday, so if you go down to BC Sportswear on Tuesday, you can still get one of those limited edition keychains. Go say, go Rockets U15 Tier 2, and Kyle Douglas will hook you up. Face off by Mooring. Puck cleared back to Lalonde. Lalonde today. Puck cleared out. Gall, one-on-one with Fogarty. Gall goes around Fogarty, comes in, shot. Save by Poitras. Good save by Walton, who kept him in the game there. Dangerous opportunity there. You can't be giving up 2-on-1s like that on a power play. Or a 1-on-1 half breakaway there. We got 38 seconds here. Hopefully we can get one before the period ends and go into the third within a 1-goal game. Face off won by the Rockets. Simister picks it up. Chips it. Going for a skate. Around Weeb. Simister some speed. Throws it on net. Rockets have it. Simister takes his time. Throws it back to Pendre. Pendre shot. Oh, just wide. Mooring just missed it. Smith steps down. Smith again. Fires it around. Simister behind the net. 16 seconds remaining. Takes his time. Goes back to Pendre at the blue line. Traffic. Rebound. Oh, just wide. Smith jumps down. Day's there as well. Day steps out. Shot. Oh, just wide of the net. And buzzer goes. That'll conclude the second period here. Shots are 18-15 for Abbotsford. All right, we're about to start the third period here. One of these modified periods, 17 minutes remaining in the game. Rockets currently down by 2. Looking for a big third period here, Jay.
We can do it.
It can be done. I've seen them score 5 goals in a period once. Face-off won by Mooring, right back to Coverley. Coverley gets pressured by a couple of Hawks. Puck kicked up, looking for Sinister. Fired down the ice by Pierce. Rockets forced to regroup. Lalonde stops, reverses. Looking for the stretch, deflected by Abbotsford out of play. Face-off will be in the neutral zone to the Abbotsford side. 49 seconds remaining in the penalty to Veralt. Don Douglas lighted up in the third. Rockets, let's go. Simister chips it by Pierce. Simister walks in, shot. Deflected off Wilms, hits the roof. Face-off will be in the Hawk zone. Mooring on the draw. Kicks it to Simister. Simister drives the net. Today, just missed. Lalonde walks in, shot, rebound. Cleared by Sherman. Poitras plays it, throws it right up to Lalonde. Pressured by Sherman. Sherman steals. Puck pushed to the corner. Coverley right in front of us here. Mooring picks it up. Drops it back to Coverley. Coverley picks it up behind the net. Coverley over to Lalonde. Lalonde up to Day. Day to Sinister. Sinister carries it across. Tries to feed it back to Day. Stolen by Sherman. Mooring now has it. Penalty is over. Mooring over to Pendray. Pendray mishandles it. Circles. Drops it down to Day. Day has it. Mooring. Shot. Rebound sitting there. Sinister couldn't get it on his backhand. Pressured there by Veralt. Puck behind the net. Mooring. Throws it out front right to Day on his backhand to forehand. Puck sitting there. Nobody can find it. Puck ends up in the corner. Veralt wires it around. Puck kept in by Smith, but we got a penalty coming up here. Head contact call. Looks like Simister is getting a penalty here for head contact. Looked like a clean hit to me, but it's a size thing, Jay.
We'll always call the size.
Two-minute penalty for head contact. Shots are now 18-18. Rockets down by 2, 15-22 remaining. Plenty of time for the comeback. Coach Coverley doesn't like the call either. Don't blame him. Looked like a clean hit from here. Face off to the right of Poitras. Face off won by the Hawks. Veralt looking for his player, Gall. Shots, scores. That was Dollywall, weird angle. Hits the stick of Poitras, just rolled up his stick and under the crossbar. 5-2 for Abbotsford on the power play. That was a Fogues Audio penalty kill. Not a very good Fogues Audio penalty kill, but Fogues Audio is good, so if you need some audio equipment for an event, go talk to Dan. Once again, penalty troubles costing the Rockets here, Jay. Got to stay out of the box.
It's tough when you're playing contact hockey and they're just calling the body check.
100%. Still plenty of time left, 15-14 remaining here. Got cleared to the Abbotsford line. Puck dumped in there by Dollywall. Smith goes back for it. So does Kim. Puck gets thrown out there. Gall had it. Douglas tried to clear. Oh, misplay by Pendre. Shot there by Dollywall, hit the post. Smith tries to clear. Puck does come out. Douglas is there. Back pressure by Dollywall. Tripped up. We're going to go to a power play here. BC Sports Bar power play. If you need some corporate wear, team wear done with your logo on it, you need stickers. He does those too. You're going to go see Kyle Douglas, BC Sportswear. And once again, if you want to get a free Rockets keychain, you're going to go down to BC Sportswear on Tuesday and tell Kyle, go Rockets U15 Tier 2, and you'll get one of those limited edition keychains. Not very many left, as last week the power play hit, and it was taken advantage of by a lot of happy people here. So make sure you go down and get one. Scott on the draw, loses it, picked up by Weeb, goes around his net, fires it, down the ice it goes, hits the linesman, bounces out. Gill on a breakaway, shot just wide of the net, rebound, no, save, no goal. Totally not a goal.
Good job, ref.
It is contact hockey.
It is, yeah, you got hit after the play. You can't be start watching the stuff if you get starstruck.
Can't make up penalties
Yeah,
here.
can't make up calls.
You either saw it or you didn't. And then even if you saw it, it was just contact.
Yeah, just a contact. Here we go. 14:20 remaining in the period. 1:46 left in the penalty to Dollywall. Rockets down by 3. McAllister, Scott, Fogarty, Lalonde, and Hoodless. Abbotsford coach looking for an explanation. Clean hit. I mean, I know what you're complaining about. Scott on the draw. Scramble draw, won by Abbotsford by 19, cleared to the corner. Lalonde has it. Feeds it up to Hoodless. Hoodless leaves it for Scott. Scott has some speed. Crosses the line was McAllister a tad bit early and offside just outside the Abbotsford line.
Need one here.
We definitely need one here to get back in this one. Mooring, Simister, and Day come on the ice. Face-off won again by Abbotsford. Down the ice it goes. Poitras plays it to Fogarty. Fogarty gets it on his backhand. Stops. Has a look. Gets it to Mooring. Mooring over to Day. Day can't handle it. Puck in and cleared out by Deck. Simister has it inside the zone. He was pressured by 2 players. Puck cleared down there by Weeb. Picked up by Lalonde, right up to Fogarty. Fogarty with some speed goes to Simister. Simister takes it wide, leaves it for Mooring. Mooring back to Lalonde. Shot, saved by Weeb, rebound sitting there, scores! Logan Day on the rebound. Simister stole it off the pads of Wilms. 5-3 on the power play. Another BC Sportswear power play goal hits. You want one of those keychains, you better go see Kyle Tuesday. Big goal by the Rockets, right back in this with 13:15 remaining. Shots 22 for Abbotsford, 18 for Kelowna.
See if this line can get one more. Build on it.
Let's hope so. We need to win this one 6-5, Jay. That's what I'm going for. Day has it, feeling some momentum after that goal. With some energy, he goes wide. Throws it out front, nobody there. Veralt tries to clear, hits the stanchion. Simister pokes at it. Puck's in the corner. Day goes for it, Simister's there. Puck cleared to the middle. That's Dollywall with some speed. Gets around Smith. Puck ends up in the corner. Mooring gives chase. Mooring gets hit, interference. Rockets going back to the power play. Gall taking an interference call. It's exactly what the Rockets needed. Going to another BC Sportswear power play. Need corporate wear, team wear, stickers, hoodies, jackets, hats, toques. Probably does underwear. Go see Kyle Douglas, BC Sportswear. He'll give you a real good deal. And once again, Tuesday you're going to go down there. Tell him go U15 Tier 2 Rockets, and you'll get that limited edition keychain. I have one. It's great.
Go Rockets.
Face-off one, Abbotsford, puck cleared. Down the ice it goes. Smith skates back for it. Pressured by Sherman. Poitras forced to play it. Sherman ends up with the puck. Gets bumped. Therrien now has it. Therrien has it, skates across the line, onside. Takes it deep. Behind the net, Therrien still has it. Over to Pendre. Pendre circles. Back to Meekins. Meekins to Smith. Smith down to Therrien. Therrien mishandles it. Puck sitting there, chops at it, goes right back to Douglas. Tries to get it to Smith, she can't handle it. Poked out by Sherman. Puck chopped and hit a glove on the Abbotsford bench, so face-off will be in the neutral zone. Rockets make a change here with 1:13 left in the power play. Face-off just outside the Rocket zone to the right of Poitras. Mooring on the draw. Mooring has it. Bank pass looking for Day, just too far. Cleared down. Fogarty. Goes for a skate, he's dancing. Gets the line, tries to make a move. One too many moves. Puck deflected down the ice by Abbotsford. Looks like we got another penalty going up here. I didn't even see it. Looks like Pierce chopped somebody. Fogarty. Going to, is it a coincidental here? Is it a 5-on-3? I'm not sure what's going on here. Looks like coincidentals here for roughing. So there's a 5-on-4 here. Timekeeper didn't need to put the penalties up, but face-off outside the zone. Face-off chopped out of play by McCauley. Face-off should go down further to the other side. It went straight out. I guess not. Mooring on the draw again. Won by the Rockets. Rockets have possession. Pendre right up the middle to Mooring. Mooring has it, leaves it for Lalonde. Lalonde chips it. Puck's down low, Sinister's there. Throws it back to Lalonde. Lalonde shot, deflected, just wide. Puck is cleared to the line. Pendre kept it in. Day makes a move right over to Mooring. Mooring has it. On the back end of Sinister, puck couldn't get thrown on net. Pendre takes a shot. Picked up by Weeb, goes behind the net. Gets it to the corner, Weeb throws it to the line, and down the ice it goes. Penalty is now over. Picked up by Pendre. Mishandled it a little bit. Pendre takes a look. Tries to stretch to Sinister. Mishandled. Sinister bumps his player Gill, who then hit Day. Day took the worst or the most of it. Puck down low here. Pendre's there. Mooring trying to hit Sinister. Day almost skated onto it. Gill. Lalonde trying to hit Sinister. Mooring, puck deflected. Mooring goes after it. Mooring throws it to Sinister. Sinister takes a look. Bank pass for Konings. Throws it to the corner. Mooring behind the net. Takes a look out front for Day. Oh, just mishandled it. Picked up here by Sherman. Sherman trying to go around Coverly. Coverly pushes him wide. Sherman still has possession. Sherman dancing, throws it to 19. 19 back to Sherman, goes back to the point. Weeb has it. Weeb shot. Saved by Poitras. Whistle goes with 9:34 remaining in the period. End the game. Shots 22-20. Rockets closing the gap here, but they got to find a way to put him in the net. Face off to the left of Poitras. Scott wins the draw. Goes right to Konings off the backboards. Kept in there by Kim. Puck's behind the net. Konings is there. Konings gets bumped. Harberly joins the play. Or Scott joins the play. Konings has it. Puck behind the net. Coverly looking for Hughes. Hughes couldn't handle it. Nugent deflects it. Puck dumped in deep there by Weed. Coverly over to Hughes. Hughes makes a move. Back pressured there by the Abbotsford team. Puck shot out. Deck with the puck. Stolen by Nugent. Nugent walks in. Shot. Rebound. Oh, good save by Weed. Nugent had that break. Just couldn't bury it. Puck down the ice. Icing is the call. Face-off will be to the right of Wilms with 8:40 remaining. Meakin's on the draw. Face-off won by the Rockets. Pendray over to Smith. Smith forced the plate into the corner. Sherman gets there, tries to get to the line, or clear the line. Can't. Kept in by Smith. Hoodless back to Smith. Smith to Hoodless. Hoodless back to Smith. Smith tried to get it to Hoodless, but the puck was deflected. Puck in the neutral zone picked up by Pendray. He goes far side looking for McAllister. Just missed. Lockhart has it. Hoodless is there, pressured. Goes right to Meekins. Meekins to Pendray. Oh, Pendray just can handle the pass off the heel of his stick. Smith steals the puck. Reverses, looking for McAllister. Meekins joins the play. McAllister gets it, looking for Hoodless. Hoodless skates onto the puck. Goes wide. He gets bumped by Weeb. Hoodless leaves it. Smith gets it. Right back down to McAllister. McAllister pressured there by McCauley. Puck behind the net. Picked up by Weeb. Weeb goes for a skate. Weeb goes wide. Fogarty pushes him behind the net. Weeb still with the puck. Cuts back. Gets bumped by Meekins. Throws the puck deflected. Right back to Veralt. Veralt dumps it low. Meekins is there. Rims it. Hoodless couldn't get there. Puck shot on net. Blocked by Fogarty. Meekins chips it up to Hoodless. Hoodless gets it. Tries to bump it up the middle. Stolen by Sherman. Sherman shot. Poitras saves it. Rebound sitting there. Veralt jumps down. Puck deflected in the air. Douglas looking for Meekins. Stolen by Veralt. Veralt stops. Cuts back. Drops it to Weeb at the blue line. Puck goes deep. Sherman looking for 19. 19's there. Shot saved by Poitras. With 6:41 remaining. 5-3 game. Shots 24-21 for Abbotsford. Face off to the right of Poitras. Scott taking the draw. Face off won by Abbotsford. Shot from the point, deflected a couple times. Pierce couldn't get it on net. Fogarty up to Douglas. Douglas chops at it, gets it out. Dumped in there by Deck, but blocked by Douglas. Gill now has it. Stolen. Scott. Button hooks. Tries to get to the lawn. Lost it. Sherman shoots it on net. Poitras covers it up. 6:15 remaining. 25-21. Shots on net. If there's ever time for a big goal, Jay, now is the time. 6:15 remaining. Rockets could easily get 3 here in this time. They just got to believe, like Ted Lasso says. Puck cleared by Simister. He's got some speed. Going into battle. He's got a breakaway. Simister scores! Gavin Simister on the breakaway. 5-4 Rockets. I think I called that one, Jake. I think I did.
Dial 21.
That's right, 21 with a big goal. Somebody play Rich Flex. 21, will he do something for me? And he did. He showed some Rich Flex right there. It's a 1-goal game now. 6:06 remaining.
You're at the casino, black 21.
That's right, black 21. I think 21 is black at the casino, actually on the roulette table. Rockets win the draw. Konings dumps it in. Deflected on net. Wilms gets it, covers it up. Face-off will be to the right of Wilms. 5:56 remaining, 1-goal game. Mooring on the draw. This is the play too, I can feel it. Day's gonna bury this one. Face-off. Puck goes down low. No, I was wrong. Can't be right every time. Coverley at the line, dumps it deep. Simister feeds it to Day. Oh, just shoots it wide. Puck cleared to the line. Koning steps in, keeps it in. Day lays out his man. He then laid out his man. Looks like, is that Mooring that's hurt? Yeah, he's getting up. He didn't like that double hit. It always sucks when you're the third player and get the most of it. But he skates up, gets up. He'll be all right. 5:31 remaining. We're going to need him. Shots 26-23 for Abbotsford. Face off is going to be to the right of Poitras. Meekins on the draw. Face off won by Abbotsford. Puck came out. No, it did not. Smith behind the net. She gets hit laid out there by Dollywall. Hughes runs in his man. Meekins runs in his man. Nugent ends up with the puck. Goes for a skate, chips it. Puck goes deep, picked up by Lockhart. He circles. Tries to go off the boards, kept in by Pendre. Hits a player, still in, but now it's out. Smith has it, takes a look. Hits Hughes. Hughes looking for Meekins. Intercepted there by Gall. Gronberg just cleared it down. They all went for a change. Smith right over to Pendre. Pendre takes a look. Looks far side, goes near side to Meekins. Meekins dumps it down. Weeb has it. Weeb clears it up. Oh, just missed. It hits McCauley on a breakaway here. McCauley mishandles it. Good play by the Rockets. Tried to bank it in off the goalie, was unsuccessful. Here's shot, saved by Poitras. 4:19 remaining, 5-4 game. Sometimes you need some puck luck, and they got it there. McCauley fans on that one. Walton stayed with him, so I'm pretty confident even if he got the shot off, Walton makes the save. Face-off won by Abbotsford again. Puck cycled down low into the Rocket zone. McAllister's there. So is Scott. The puck is picked up by Malley. He lost it. Puck comes out. Hoodless. Stolen by McCauley again. He just dumps it in this time. Fogarty behind his net. Takes a look. He goes far side looking for Hoodless. Hoodless just couldn't catch up to it. Pierce skates back. Off the boards. High sticking by the Rockets, but the Hawks played it. Villart gets it, dumps it, tries to dump it in, stolen. Scott gets hooked up, can't handle it. Puck's still there. Poke back to Lond. Oh, just outside. He's forced to try to dump it in, but it was deflected. Rockets tag up here, 3:25 remaining. Deck goes up to Veralt. Veralt loses it. Lalonde is there. Lalonde fans on it, stolen by Sherman. Sherman cuts in, scores. Tough break for the Rockets. Turnover. Veralt came in and made him pay. 23-11, 6-4 game. Still time left to tie it. Beacon's Douglas Terrian out there. Puck dumped in there by Lockhart. 19 gets it, gets rubbed out by Konings. Sherman cuts back. 19 loses the puck. Douglas, 19 recovered and did take the puck away. Gill loses the puck. Right in the feet of Terrian. Terrian pokes at it. Goes right in, Lockhart. Cross for Deck. Almost intercepted by Meekins. Sherman tries to clear. He can't. Puck goes on Wilms. He covers it up with 2:35 remaining. 6-4 game. If there's ever a time for a good face-off play, Jay, this is the time. 2:35 left. 2-goal game. If you can get a quick one off of this one. Rockets towards the net, covered up there by Weeb, but not in the crease. So play goes on. Puck cleared out. Smith over to Pendray. Pendray tries to make a move. Simister keeps it in, dumps it deep. Puck rimmed around, picked up by Weeb. He gets bumped. Smith keeps it in. His puck's in the air, still in, but now it's out. Picked up by Dollywall. Dollywall cuts in, shot blocked by Sinister. Puck's in the corner. Sinister looked for the hit, cleared it to the line. Kept in by Pierce. Puck goes deep, picked up by Kim. Smith with some pressure. Gall throws it out front. Covered up by Poitras. 1:45 remaining here in a 2-goal game. This will be a good lesson here for the Rockets. You can't take 2 periods off and expect to win a game here, Jay.
No. Can't.
Face off to the right of Poitras. Meekins wins the draw to the corner. Lalonde bumps it. Fogarty picks it up. Looking for McAllister. He wasn't ready for it. Just missed. Kept in. Now it's out. Hoodless is there. Hoodless. Couldn't split the D. Puck to the line. Fogarty tried to keep it in. He does, but it's still roughly close to the line. Veralt clears it. Puck is out. Lalonde tries to go cross ice to McAllister. Missed, and icing is the call. Face-off will now be to the right of Poitras. 1:17 remaining. Don't expect Poitras to be pulled here. There is goal differential at play. Mooring on the draw. Won by the Rockets. Sinister picks it up. Loses it. Cleared back in by Gronberg. Mooring. It looks like they are going to pull Poitras. Maybe not. Pendray gave him the signal. Good thing he wasn't paying attention. Puck is cleared up to Simister. Breakaway pass. Here he goes. Deflected off his stick. Rebound. Covered up by Wilms. All right, maybe we're not pulling Poitras. Maybe I got Pendray's signal mixed. Don't think you want to pull him, but it was a good breakaway pass by Lalonde. The back pressure knocked the puck off the stick of Simister. Face off to the right, or left of Wilms. Mooring. Scrambled, tied up, poked at the corner. Day's there, bumps his player. His puck's still loose. Weeb bumping with Day. Mooring's there. Poitras does go. Puck comes out. Gill has it, clears it down the ice, and icing is the call with 22.3 seconds left. Risky call, gutsy call. Rockets looking to call a timeout. We'll see if the ref gives it to him. No timeout given. Face off to the left of Wilms, Mooring on the draw. Into his feet, back to Lalonde, shot. Saved by Wilms, the traffic in front. "17 seconds remaining, scramble draw. Sinister's there, back to Lalonde. Lalonde towards the net, double deflection, puck sitting there. Oh, Day just couldn't get it in. Sherman deflected it wide. Sinister joins the paddle, 4 seconds remaining. And that's the end of it. Final score 6-4 for Abbotsford. That'll do it. It's a good lesson for this team here. You can't take two periods off, and 2.5 periods actually, and expect to win one. So we got a game today, 4:30, game time change here against Ridge Meadows. So make sure you tune in. We'll adjust the broadcast schedule so that you get that reminder. Just sets the stage for this afternoon here that the game against Ridge Meadows is a big one here for the Rockets. They definitely need a win there, because you definitely don't want to play in the 1-4 game. You want to play in the 2-3 game. So Rockets makes it a little difficult on themselves here, but it's the way she goes sometimes. All right, we'll see player of the game here. Player of the game, Davin Sinister for Kelowna. Game's at 4:30 here, or I think we're on the Gold Rink. Player of the game is John Gill for Abbotsford. So once again, everyone, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you at 4:30 for some more Rockets hockey.